What's going on, everyone? Train Freak here, and today we've got the Morning Star. It's my passenger train. It is on the way. It's coming. Here it is. It's gonna go right by. Kind of a cool shot, huh? Alright, so if you're expecting it to come around the balloon loop, oh, you've been sadly mistaken, because there was other train cars in the way, but I've got track missing. That's because I installed the bench work and temporary bench work right here, so we can run the train all the way around the room, temporarily. Alright, so let me explain some things that I've got going on. You can see I got part of the maintenance away crew here. The rest of it's back there, and that's because I've been working on the yard ladder, doing some tweaking on the points and stuff. I've got tracks 4 and 5 figured out perfect. I've been using my steam locomotive. It's a 484 Northern. I figured if that dude derails on the points, then that means I need to file. If he does good, I figured any of my other locos and passenger cars would be fine. But I haven't really tested the passenger train, but it's only going to be on one track. Track 3, the middle track, I had an issue with the little wire on the tortoise rubbing up against the plywood. So I had to take it out, do some chiseling on that hole, make that hole a little bigger. I have not had a chance to remount that tortoise yet. So that is going to be the next thing. And then I started on the Y a little bit. I had it working great for track 1, but not track 2. And I ended up breaking a solder joint with one of the points. So I will have to get that figured out, but that's why this is kind of empty. You know, I've got one of the sawmill buildings here sitting on the track, but the rest of the buildings are missing. And that's because I've got to get that finished first before I can do scenery. So, but just to kind of mention that. But like I said, the other thing I worked on was the temporary, and like I said, it's temporary. It's being held up by clamps on that side and this side. All right, but this here, this part here is actually permanent. And you can see where I've got the shelving underneath. I could probably come back and put another cross brace, maybe right here. I don't want it exactly right where the stud is, but maybe right here, and that might hold this corner up a little bit more. But something to keep in mind is when this piece here comes out, I'm going to be building another sectional wall 45 degree this way, and that's why that is cut off at 22.5 degrees. Same thing on the floor, which I'm not going to show you because I need to sweep it. But this is going to be the White River. I've got this Walters modernized double track truss bridge to build here. I've got a couple. I only pulled out one, but I got 2 of these I got these from Caboose Stop Hobbies. I only gave like $2 each for these. These are really, really nice. But here's my problem. Look how high up they are. So what I'm gonna have to do is put this in upside down, draw a line, and maybe cut them with like a bandsaw or something, because you definitely don't want these, because see, your track's supposed to be up here, and then your bridge footings are supposed to rest on that platform there. I've also got Walters Code 83 bridge track. I ended up getting a few of these pieces at a train show a couple years ago, and I'll be glad to use these on that bridge. But yeah, that bridge will probably be a little fun to put in. And then of course I got a mail call, and we're going to get to that in a minute, but these are going to be some channel shout outs as far as doing the mail call. And I'm surprised my train has not derailed yet, because normally I have issues with some of these passenger cars, especially this one here, because I think it's scratch built. with a little bit of detail. I bought this set used, but it's actually a prototypical St. Louis Southwestern or Cotton Belt passenger set. Now the locomotive, that's an Athearn Genesis, and I ended up buying it brand new. I did get my stuff labeled. There we got Brinkley on that one. So the whole layout is leveled, or labeled per se. And then of course, once I build the switching platform here for the other locations, then I'll take the labels off the boxes and leave the boxes empty. So, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at right now as far as the layout update goes. So why don't we just let the Morningstar run, since it's already dropped off our packages, even though it didn't drop them off in the town of Wiener. I guess they just wanted to see them float in the river. So let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. And yeah, so we'll be right back. All right, so I've got the 3 packages here, and I think I know who this one comes from. I'm pretty sure that came from Mom and Son Train Rail Fans. This one here came from, this is an order for the layout, but I do have a channel shout out on it because the guy who shared this with me has a YouTube channel. He's only got like 200 subs. And he's pretty cool channel. You know, I think he's in the UK, which nothing wrong with that. They got some pretty neat passenger trains, let me tell you. But he really helped me out on finding something for the layout. So I'm gonna give him a shout out for this one. And then this one here, this is from the Ozark, Midland, and Southern Railway. This is Mr. Bill B, which he models 3-rail O scale, and me and him got to actually meet up not too long ago. But I know he was going to send me a coffee mug of his channel, which, guys, I'm going to put these all in the description. They're links to their channels. Sparky, need some peanuts? There you go. All right, so here we go. Ozark, Midland, and Southern. So this is a very nice coffee mug. The OM&S is pulling for you. How about that? So, Mr. Bill B, thank you so much for this coffee mug. I will put it on the Wall of Fame with some of the other coffee mugs that I do have. So we'll set that box off to the back. And then let's go ahead and see what Mom and Son Train Rail Fans has sent. So I went ahead and opened the package because I'm holding the camera with one hand, but I made sure that I did not look at what the items are. Okay, so we have nothing in there, but they actually sent me something else. So what I'm going to have to do is pause this video and see if I can't open this up real quick and then share it with you, because I'm not going to try to, you know, use my knife while holding the camera. So let me go ahead and do that real quick and we'll be right back. Alright, so I gently pulled it out. I have not opened it. So let's see what they sent. Alright, let's get that out of the way. And we have a card with the rainbow. How about that? That's beautiful. And let me tell you, this field of yellow, I actually saw the, I'm gonna upload, I'll put up a picture so you can see it now. But as we were driving by one of the fields in my community, that thing was as yellow could be. And it's been a very long time since I've seen it that yellow. And it's all wildflowers. But Tammy, this card is very beautiful. I love the rainbow, you know, with the storm effect. You know, me being of the Christian faith, that was a sign back in the book of Genesis after the great flood that the good Lord said that he would never flood the earth again. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then, oh, cool, I got a Christmas ornament. How about that? That's awesome. And it says, Dear Jason, thank you for being a superstar in our train community. Tammy and Ray, mom and son, train rail fans. Thank you, Tammy and Ray. That is an amazing gift. I know you have been asking for a channel sticker, so I will be sending y'all one of those here very soon. So thank you for the card and the star. Let's set that like that. That's awesome. All right, last shout out. Okay, so this package actually is coming from a company called Frenchman River Model Works. They're out of North Dakota. They make some pretty neat stuff out of resin. And I've been saying about these boats, you know, that I've been looking for, you know, the sawmill. And so the channel that actually found these for me, his name is Hot Dog Pilot Andy. And he, like I said, he's a UK channel. Or he could be living over here on this side of the pond, but models UK stuff. But I'm pretty sure he's a UK channel. And he pointed me in the direction of these boats. Sparky, more peanuts. And so this is what I'm excited for, because I didn't just get the two boats. Actually, I was only looking for one, but it was a two-pack. And so I ended up getting two of them because that's how he sells them. But yeah, here's the name of the company. Frenchman River Model Works. So they're out of Langdon, North Dakota. And this is not a sponsored video by them. This is just, I ordered these. So I haven't seen these yet. But check these out. Log Bronc kits. And like I said, you get two of them. So these are the little boats. I mean, I'll have to put a guy on there. And, oh sweet, there's the wheels. Oh, it's laser cut wood. That's even better. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to paint these dudes up. I'll probably paint them green to match the sawmill with maybe a black metal band. We might try to rust them up some. I don't know. I might let my buddy John, you know, John that did the ice house for me, he might be interested in painting these up for me. But yeah, this would be pretty cool. So now what I'll have to do is put in like a small little dock, so that way, you know, two boats. So that way if one boat broke down, they have the second boat to work with. But it's not just the boats that I saw, and I know some of y'all are probably going to chastise me of this, but he also had waterline logs. And so there you go. And they're already cut in half, which is pretty neat. So all I got to do is float these on the river. But what I was thinking about doing is actually gluing a couple of these together. So I ended up buying a couple packs. Or no, I think I just might have bought one. But yeah, I felt like that would have been enough logs right there. But maybe go glue one of these together and put it either on the conveyor belt itself, or make it look like it's going up the conveyor belt. But yeah. But I know a lot of y'all are probably like, dude, you could have just got sticks out of your yard. Yeah, you're right. I probably could have, with all the trees that I do have. But I will tell you, man, a lot of those sticks are not even straight enough. So yeah, this is probably my best bet. So, but I do want to thank Hot Dog Pilot Andy for sharing this with me. I mean, that's gonna put me in a big forward direction, because that means once I get all the plastering done, you know, this was stuff I needed, so that way I could do the water resin pour when I get to that point. So that will allow me to allow either myself or John, if he wants to tackle that project. I know he's probably watching this. if he wants to tackle the 2 boats and maybe paint them up for me, that would be great. And then when I get ready to put them in, we can put them in and make it look like it's pushing a log up to the conveyor, or that it just finally got done pushing the log up to the conveyor. We've got so many options of things that we could do with this. So, but other than that, like I said, I'd like to thank Mr. Bill B, Tammy and Ray, Hot Dog Pilot Andy. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all, go check their channels out. Go give them some love, give them some support. They're doing some amazing things on their channels. And then, you know, also, when you go check them out, make sure that if you do want to subscribe to them, don't just hit the subscribe and then run away. You make sure that you leave a comment, leave a thumb up, because let me tell you, the YouTube, they do not like it when you just go to sub just to sub. So they will actually remove your sub off. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, fill in the bell if you want to be notified on any of my future content. And then hit that thumbs up. That really, really helps with the YouTube algorithm. They are so stringent on it that if you don't like people's videos, then their videos do not get pushed out by YouTube. It's just that plain and simple. So, but like I said, that's really all that's out there. So I hope y'all have a great week, and I look forward to seeing y'all next time. So happy railroading.